Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fancy Football. My name is Omofio, and this is our daily transfer news and rumors on Fancy Football. It's good to be here once more talking about our sports and who is moving here and there in the summer. It is not summer yet, but we have to predict. We have to tell you which player will likely to move left, right, center, and we all know that the biggest news in recent days is the Kylian Mbappe news, and he's still on the news. And news said that Manchester City will want Kylian Mbappe. We want to steal the deal. We want to snatch the deal away from Real Madrid. Is that possible? That is from Goal.com. Goal.com has reported that Man City wants to snatch the deal away from Real Madrid. I think we've been hearing recently, especially from Fabrizio Romano. If you go to Fabrizio Romano Twitter handle, you will find out that that the deal being presented by Real Madrid to Kylian Mbappe is less than his current innings and less than the last time Real Madrid came in for him. But what do you expect? Because Real Madrid want to do it in their own terms, not in Kylian Mbappe's terms. And Kylian Mbappe has also understand that. But if City have that kind of money, even with the current deal, if they have that kind of money to tempt Kylian Mbappe to come to to come to Manchester City or the City Stadium, or rather the LT Stadium as they call it, then fine and good. That will be beneficial and good for them. But let's see how that one pan out, because we also know that there are rumors that his agent was spotted at the training ground of Real Madrid prior to the announcement of him telling PSG that he will be leaving at the end of the summer. But is that possible? Let's see what is going to happen. I think it's a big shake-up. It's a bombshell. Let's see what will happen at the end of the day. Well, quickly, let's go into other news. And in other news, Marcus Rashford has been tipped to replace Kylian Mbappe, or is also on the PSG shortlist, just like we reported that Victor Osimhen was on the PSG shortlist. He's also on the PSG shortlist to replace Kylian Mbappe. Rashford, I think Rashford signed a contract extension last year. Would that be possible? Will United let him go? United let him move to Park the Prince? If that news is correct, if PSG wants Rashford to replace Kylian Mbappe as the top man in Real Madrid, just as we had of that of Osimhen, they also have to cough out a whole lot of money. I think it's a business United can look to do, but if they also want to keep Rashford with the problems he has had in recent time, footballing problems on the pitch and off the pitch, it wasn't in form, and his behavior also off the pitch wasn't really in the right sense. But Rashford is a player that, if you have in your team, you get that spark. But let's see what will happen at the end of the day. Will he go, or will he stay with PSG, cough out that kind of money for him? Let's see if that will be possible. Okay, guys, let's move on from Rashford to another news about Manchester United in talks with Theo. We know the young 19 years old Theo who signed uh, uh, for Bayern Munich in 2002 from Rennes, a very exciting guy. He also played against Manchester United, came in from the bench and played against Manchester United in the first leg of the UEFA Champions League this season, the group stages. He played that and also got a goal at the end of the day. Um, but do we really see this still happening? Because Taylor is really frustrated. He's not getting play time. And what we heard from Eric Ten Hag yesterday, I think there's a connotation with respect to this deal. There's something there, because Eric Ten Hag said the United want to focus on young players, young and hungry players that could really boost the club going forward. And I think it's something that will be looked at because of the FFA play rule. I think that is why they are looking at young players, and they are also right in looking at young players. They are also right, but not necessarily looking at young players. They're also looking at mature players that could really help the club going forward. They have young players, the likes of Kobe Menu, Alexander Garnacho, um, the young lad, the young Danish, Danish center forward, the name of Hoyland. They have those young players, and they will need more in that team because they will need more energy, more ability, more agility in that team. But let's see how that will pan out going forward. If Martin Tail will join United in this summer transfer window, because he's frustrated. He wants more game time. He wants more playing time, and we'll see what will happen. On one of our biggest news, Chelsea will want to focus on Troy Deeney. We know Troy, no, not and Ivan Toney, please. They want to focus on Ivan Toney. Is their top target, their number one target ahead of next season, and they will want to get their man. Ivan Toney will command a fee of £80 million. That, according to his current club, Brentford. Is that not just so much? Tell me what you think about this Ivan Toney deal of £80 million. I think he has spent almost half of the season not playing football. But I think the moment he came back, he scored a goal. I think he has keep scoring. He's a good striker, one of the top strikers in the EPL. And tell me what we think about him going into this summer transfer window. I don't just think that he will be at Brentford next season. He's somebody that is being sought after. Yes, we know that he's being sought after. Look at the goal record. Look at him. I think preferably Chelsea wouldn't want to go to a bidding war with respect to Victor Osimhen, as PSG are also looking at that deal as well. They don't want to go into a bidding war, and they want to go and they want to look at a striker that I've seen it in the EPL and done it as well in terms of goal scoring. And Ivan Toney, he's a good target with respect to that. He knows the EPL in and out compared to Osimhen, but this is football. I think Chelsea will want to do that deal quickly and move on and move away from it. Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go quickly. Okay, we also had that due to the fact that Mbappe, every deal is connected to Mbappe, and that's just it. Every deal of a striker is connected to Mbappe. Haaland connected to Mbappe, Rashford connected to Mbappe, Ivan Toney connected to Mbappe, and this is Haaland now. I think there's a boost from Manchester City that Haaland will sign a new contract, because there were fears that he would love to join Real Madrid as well. But there's a new contract on the table that if he signed, will be extended to 2029. And City are happy that this guy will sign that deal, and forever it will be that with respect to Real Madrid. Every footballer, let me tell the City fans, whether they like it or not, every good footballer will want to play for Real Madrid. One day he might join that ranks. You never can tell. Never say never. We've seen that of Mbappe this year, and we'll see Haaland maybe in some years to come. That is just it. It's a dream of every footballer to play for Real Madrid. Whether you've won the Champions League or not, it's that dream. Okay, guys, time is quite well spent when it comes to this our top transfer news update. Kindly subscribe to Fancy Football. Kindly hit the notification bell, and tell us what you think about the deal, these deals itself, whether they will go through the summer. We're just predicting. We're just permutating. We are just trying to gamble to see if these players will move or not. Okay, from Haaland, Zaha wants to return to the Premier League. And the question is that why did he leave the Premier League before? I don't think the guy is enjoying it in Turkey. I don't think he's enjoying it. He has scored a really significant amount of goal in Turkey this season after playing in all competition, playing close to 30 matches, both in the Champions League and in the Turkish Premier Division. So let's see how that one fits in for Zaha. I think Zaha is a good player. He didn't go for the African Cup of Nations with Ivory Coast. He wasn't called up, and that raised an eyebrow. But this is football. Players are in and players are out, and he wants out of Galatasaray. That's according to news coming in from Turkey. Will he stay and will he go? And we know Zaha is a strong-headed player. He's a player that doesn't really give in like that. He doesn't give in. So will he give in at this time, or will he stay, or will he go? But let's see what will happen. Let's see. It's all about, this is football. Um, I don't just understand. If he knew he was gonna, he was. I think sometimes some player gamble. Uh, Maybe he thought he was gonna like it in Turkey, in Galatasaray, specifically in Istanbul, where he wants to enjoy his football. I think he's not. He's playing well. He has been playing well, but I don't think he's enjoying the town, the life in the town. That's why some players, they just stay put where they are, and we've seen it over and over and over again. They stay put where they are. From um, Zaha to this man, I think he's one of the most sorted out coach in Europe. Barcelona wants him to succeed Harvey. Um, he's no other person than Roberto De Zerbi. I think De Zerbi deserves everything he needs as a manager. He has tutored the Brighton side. Even after Graham Potter left, people were saying, will he be able to take this side to the next level? And he did more than what Graham Potter did. He took the side to the level. He met a good team and also re-engineered that good team to a much more higher level. And he has done a wonderful job in Brighton. But I think Brighton can't pin him down. They can't hold him down. He has been linked to Liverpool. Now he's linked to Barcelona. And let's see what will happen. I think he deserves a top job. If he will be able to do it, that is his own cup of tea. But I think at the end of the day, he should be able to hold his own as one of the top managers and one of the upcoming managers in Europe. I think he will do it, and no other place that he would love to do it than Barcelona or rather Liverpool. I think we brought that report with regards to Liverpool yesterday, um, but this one is just coming in. Imagine that Barcelona are also interested and they want him to succeed Javi if Javi leave, because we know that Javi will be leaving at the end of the season. The team is not really doing well. Maybe because they're not playing the Camp Nou, maybe that's why. But the team is not doing well. But Xavi will come in if Barcelona, if the price is right, they will come in and he will come into Barcelona and see what he can do with that team. A very good team, very good team, but they need something else. They need much more. And because of the FFA play rule, it's also affecting them as well. And they've also mortgaged their stadium in the next 10 years. So money has been the problem for Barcelona. From De Zerbi and Barcelona to this young man, Rafael Leao, PSG are keen on getting the signature of this man. I think they are keen of getting the signature of everybody since they've lost their talisman, Kylian Mbappe, and he's also linked to that category. But Rafael Leao will be joining Paris Saint-Germain next season, hopefully. If you're a Parisian fan out there, know that he will be joining Paris Saint-Germain. AC Milan is not quite doing well, and the team itself is, will I use the word falling apart? They drift from Juventus, who are second in the league. People expect them to fight for the league this season. Players like Lofts of Cheek are not really doing well. Players, a lot of players they signed from the Premier League are not really doing well. And they lost Timori Tamori to injury at the beginning of the season, and they've been shipping goals left, right, center. But that is Milan's problem. But will this young man have done fantastic well, have led AC Milan 2 years ago to the Scudetto, will he um, really reciprocate that form at PSG? Let's see what will happen. Let's see him. If that deal goes through, then we'll see the football. There are a lot of young players out there, even in the PSG, that he would join, especially in the PSG, young, hungry players. And let's see how. I think it's about young players this time around. Nobody wants to spend huge amount of money on transfer, because I think there's crunch. The crunch in Europe is becoming bigger and wider. So let's see what will happen. Okay, from Rafael Leao to Rafinha. This is Rafinha. We all remember Rafinha. We know him at his time at Leeds United, the way he plays. From Leeds United, he moved to Barcelona. Barcelona spent a whopping sum of £50 million, or thereabout £50 million or 60 million euros on this man. And we had some Saudi club, Al Hilal, and El Nasri are poking this man. They want this man. He's just 27 years old, and he has not really been top there in Barcelona. I think for me, how many games has he played this season? Yeah, he has played a few amount of games. His gaming time is very, very few, and possibly because the current coach who who brought him in, who is Xavi, is also leaving. I think most players will find their way out of that club. That's what I think. Most players he brought will find their way out of that club. But let's see how it goes. If all these things are possible, they will find their way out. They will find their way out of the club, and they will see what they could really do. Finally, from Barcelona to Liverpool, Liverpool are looking eyeing a young Leeds midfielder. Liverpool are eyeing this guy very well, Gray from Leeds United, a very young player. Young, once I mean young, he's just 17, and he has been regular in that Leeds shirt this season. He has been regular, and Leeds are doing well as well. If you look at their standing in the championship, you will find out that Leeds are doing very, very well. But I think Liverpool will want his signature. They will want to snap this young guy up quickly. They will want to see if they could get the signature of this young man. It's a second in and with their 5 out of 5 wins, they are just behind 69 points. They're about some few points behind Leicester City, who are top uh, of the league. So I just think that kudos to him, kudos to Gray. If Liverpool wants you, they will get you. But you have to be sure that you can start in that starting 11 for Liverpool. So these are the latest our latest transfer update for today, Sunday. We're bringing you this show right now, just because it's Sunday and we all know that there are lots of footballing activities out there for you, from the English Premier League to the La Liga to the Serie A to the Bundesliga and to the French League One, all throughout the weekend, starting from Friday to Monday. So it's good we use this time to bring you this show. But we'll see you tomorrow by 12 noon, where we'll bring you the live show, where we'll bring you more footballing news, footballing rumor on fancy football. And like I say, thank you. Like I always say, thank you very much and gracias for watching our videos. Subscribe to Fancy Football. Look at our promo. We're running a promo now. Participate in our promo. Very, very important. You have a chance to win 10,000 naira. For those of us in Nigeria, you have a chance to win 10,000 naira. It might not be nothing. 10,000 naira per week in the next 4 weeks. Please kindly follow our promo. Kindly subscribe to Fancy Football, and we will always give you the best. Thank you so much.